Hi, my name's Robert. I'm a retail manager. I found out about Orthodontic Affiliates through my wife. It was a referral from her general doctor. I had brought up the idea of wanting to get braces or do something. I had a lot of crowding up front, and I just wasn't getting the smile I have. And you deal with people every day, and it sits down in you. You're self-conscious about it, and you think about it all the time. In the weirdest moments, it'll come to your mind. So, I had set up an appointment to come in here and see if I could even get the Invisalign, so that way it wouldn't be so noticeable as I'd go through the process. I had it for about a year and a half, and we weren't getting the results we were really looking for. I was getting, the liners wouldn't quite fit right as we made the progressions, and then we replaced the liners, and then it came to one moment when I came in and almost frustrated with them, and Dr. Server just looked at me and said, you really want to make these teeth move, you really want to make it right, and let's just go to braces. And it's that commitment that he has to make sure we get to the finished product. And he told me exactly what he felt. We did that, and I'm thankful to this day that I did it. About my schedule, one of the biggest concerns that I have is being in retail is I work, or my most important times to work is when most people are off. So trying to find a schedule, and I have meetings and different things that prevent me from having the same days off consistently. So with Orthodontic Affiliates, the different offices, they're available at different days. So, I was pretty concerned about, being able to go to this office or that office on this day. Okay, so here's Tuesday, now you got to go to this office. But, I would call in, say, hey, I need an appointment for this day, this is when I'm available. They say, okay, you might want to call, or we'll reach out to this location for you, set up an appointment. Never once did I get that, here we go, or we got to get the paperwork over there, we got to get your next set of liners over there. I never once had that concern. They made it seamless, and I never felt like it was a burden on me, even though I can imagine how big of a burden it would be to have to make sure everything that I need is there at that day. I remember the very first moment that I had the braces taken off. I had gone to the counter to brush, and then I looked and I said, oh, I can't believe this is my mouth. For years you look at it and say, this is one of the biggest flaws on my appearance, and it just eats at you a little bit. So, I was pretty excited to get them off, and then when I got them off, instantly, people would notice and say, oh, you got your braces off, or let me see, smile for me. So I did a lot more smiling than I was accustomed to, because when you think about, your teeth being crooked, you're always, walking around with your mouth closed, and, afraid people are going to notice that and make a first impression based on, what they see. So, after that, going through and meeting with people again and seeing if they'd notice, and right away they'd notice and say, your smile looks good. You get a lot of people that have been on that same type of experience where they don't feel confident about their smile. So you get people that come out and say, I've always wanted to get braces, and it's really easy. We stress about, people are going to see metal, this or that. It's only a year or two at most, and after it's over, it's totally worth it. I've made many referrals to friends and family every time someone talks, because my concern is based on my experience. It's not just about getting braces anywhere you go. There's a lot of places that can get braces, and finding the right orthodontist is a huge concern for many people, because there's so many things out there, so many different ones, and there's horror stories, and coming to this office, I was totally comfortable. Even Dr. Server he refused to do temporary retainers because he knew that people run into trouble, and then later on, even people I knew that had braces as kids, they would have problems and have to go through braces again, or to even correct that, and why go through that again if you don't have to. So yeah, he said permanent retainers. So yeah, every time someone asks me, I tell them Orthodontic Affiliates. They've got offices, they've got availability. I never just say, yes, you should get braces. It's, yes, you should get braces, and make sure you go to Orthodontic Affiliates.